What's good, YouTube? This is Austin Sweet here, and you're watching The Sweet Life of Dakota and Austin. Welcome back to the channel, guys. And I am flying solo for this week's episode of Wrestling Talk. Thank you guys very much for joining me today on Wrestling Talk. This is episode 34. I can't believe it, guys. 6 more episodes. We're at the 40th episode, which is just plain nuts. Today on Wrestling Talk, I wanted to discuss the Superstar Shakeup and the effects the Superstar Shakeup had on both brands. Now, the Superstar Shakeup kind of got started after WrestleMania, with Kofi Kingston showing up on Raw, Braun Strowman showing up on SmackDown, but it didn't happen till the next week after. Then you had all kinds of superstars showing up. You had Finn Balor went to SmackDown, which was just amazing. You had Andrade go to Raw, then jump back to SmackDown for an unknown reason. You had Elias jump to SmackDown. You had Roman Reigns jump to SmackDown. Seriously, Raw lost all of its big name talent. Elias, Roman Reigns, they lost Bayley, Ember Moon. Oh my God, Raw took several shots and lost almost their best talent. SmackDown, however, lost one of its big names, AJ Styles. That was a big name when AJ Styles first came to WWE and to SmackDown. He got global popularity, I get that, but he got his start on SmackDown, and he became the WWE champion. And then he jumped to Monday Night Raw, which was amazing. The Miz is on SmackDown, or not SmackDown, excuse me, Raw, sorry. Again, SmackDown lost another big name. The United States champion, Samoa Joe, he's on Monday Night Raw too. SmackDown lost its United States champion, and they gained the Intercontinental champion. I mean, man, the Superstar Shakeup can define, and it can also make or break for a brand. Now let's talk about what happened after. Also, I forgot to mention, Rey Mysterio's on Raw. The only free agent is Lars Sullivan, but he's on SmackDown. Same thing with Buddy Murphy. Eric Young is on Raw, which is, they're probably not going to use Eric Young for anything, in my opinion. Just to be brutally honest, they're not going to use him for anything, nothing. Now on to what happened after. What happened after the Superstar Shakeup? Raw was going downhill while SmackDown is going up. Raw from Monday night drew in the lowest viewership in the history, the second lowest. I don't know the number right offhand. I wish I did. But the second lowest. Oh my God, it can't be happening, especially on WWE's flagship show, Monday Night Raw. It can't be happening like that. While at the same time, SmackDown, on the other hand, is doing surprisingly well with the Intercontinental Champion. We saw Kevin Owens turn on Kofi Kingston at the end of last night's episode of SmackDown, brutally attacking the New Day at the end, is what Kevin Owens did, just brutally attacked him. So that's probably going to lead into a Kevin Owens, Kofi Kingston feud that could potentially go into next month at Money in the Bank. So it's very surprising to see what's going on in WWE right now, because the Superstar Shakeup takes a hold of the future of Raw, the future of SmackDown. The future of Raw looks bleak because the viewership was just god awful for the main event. You had AJ Styles versus Baron Corbin, and now you have AJ Styles taking on Seth Rollins for the Universal title at Money in the Bank, which will hopefully be a decent match between AJ Styles and Seth Rollins, two of the biggest names in the history of professional wrestling. But at the same time, though, you don't want to waste the potential that this pay-per-view, this next pay-per-view, Money in the Bank, will have. SmackDown, on the other hand, is doing really well because now we're going to have a Kevin Owens-Kofi Kingston rivalry for the WWE Championship that will also segue into Money in the Bank, which is going to be awesome. I'm hoping this rivalry is the same thing as The Miz and Shane McMahon, but not as personal. So, what are my thoughts on the Superstar Shakeup? I thought the Superstar Shakeup benefited SmackDown more. Before you guys ask, which brand did it benefit more? It benefited more towards SmackDown. Raw, it didn't do so bad, but at the same time, though, you have like too many free agents that you're wanting to sign to WWE, to Raw, to SmackDown, to wherever. I also forgot to mention the Viking Raiders are on Raw, which I'm not a big fan of that name either. We'll have a future video of me ranting about that, which that's gonna be not fun. But anyways, that'll do it for this episode of Wrestling Talk. If you guys want to give me your thoughts on the Superstar Shakeup, which brand you thought it benefited, let me know in the comments below which brand you thought the Superstar Shakeup benefited. Did it benefit Raw or did it benefit SmackDown for the better? Let me know in the comments below. And that'll do it for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure you hit the like button, leave your comments, and above all else, subscribe, tap the bell, turn on notifications so you don't miss the next video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.